Yeah, it's official. You guys are seeing what I've seen. Somebody has posted that they ended up pulling a monkey player card in Maximum Football MPL, which is basically the ultimate team for Maximum Football. That is correct. Somebody has pulled a monkey player card. Kind of crazy, right? For those that don't know, Maximum Football has a game mode called Maximum Pro League, which is also known as MPL, aka the Madden Ultimate Team for this game. It is pretty much a similar concept style of Ultimate Team. It's the only way they're able to make profit, right? The biggest plus about the way this mode is set up is that you can fully customize your team, create your team, the team design as well. You can re-edit how each individual player looks from their equipment, which Madden does not have whatsoever. This is a big plus when it comes to that aspect. And whatever card you end up pulling, you can revert those cards and combine them and put it towards any player that you want to continue to upgrade them and get rating boosts. So it's kind of a similar concept that Madden has, but a little bit different and a little bit more convenient. It's just you only can max them out to a certain level, which is 10 levels, and that's about it. But they made it where it kind of baits people to the point where you have to be forced to pay money. So I'm gonna give you guys an example that somebody pretty much had an issue about. This is what they said. Take this situation. This is the trade-in cards for XP to upgrade a player. Currently at a level 8 and has 150 out of 950 points towards level 9. I choose 1300 XP to trade in, which I guess gets me the 800 plus, which is 500 out of 1050 towards level 10. But then, why is it charging me 950 coins to do that? Where does that come from? If I remove the 400 XP player, then it's 900 equals 800 plus 100 towards level 10. But it's still asking for 950 coins to level up. I don't understand how XP and coins are supposed to work here. And why do we have to spend coins above and beyond the XP from the cards? I mean, if every player I upgrade is going to cost close to 1,000 coins, is going to be a horrible, slow process. For MPL games, I've played games where I've won and only got 25 coins, and lost and gotten 25 coins too. So, what do we actually gain from winning games? So, before I get more into it, this is what it looks like when you're leveling up your players. You get all the cards from your collection from the packs that you open, and like I said, the max level of upgrading these certain individual cards goes up to a level 10. So you can have like a 74 overall, you probably reach up to 77 or 78 overall. Now, depending on the rarity of the card, if it's a rare or epic, whatever type of card, they're going to cost a little bit more XP, as you guys see right here. As this guy ends up selecting certain cards, it's worth a different amount of XP that's going towards leveling up. Now, some of these cards you don't even have to spend your own coins towards, but if you want it to boost quicker, you are going to basically have to use your own coins to be a substitute method to getting these cards towards the level up upgrade. So that gives you a choice of, should I waste my coins on this even though I can go into opening up a pack and get a player that is basically the same overall that I'm maxing out this card up to, which in this case, let's say if this card is maxed out at a 78 overall, I can go into a pack, pull out a 78 overall card, and I can continue to upgrade that card and probably get it up to 82 and vice versa. It's a continuation type of deal. So in retrospect, you're pretty much continuing to waste coins when you're literally able to buy packs with higher overall cards. It's kind of like the Madden concept. If you do solo challenges, it's not really worth it because you're not getting too much out of it as well for whatever packs that they come out with. You're going to be able to have more variety of options to get a higher overall card that you can't even get based off rewards that you get from doing solo challenges. So that is a forced method of baiting you to wanting to spend money so you can get these higher overall cards. Maximum Football has pretty much done the same concept. So when you're playing a match, you don't really get too much out of it with the rewards, and it's very little. So it's a grind process to try to get these rewards, but then again, it makes it easier to spend money so you can get higher overall cards. So I was continuing to read the messages from the Discord between, these two. There was somebody that responded to this guy that was complaining about that issue. So the responder says it's like that to make you decide to start spending money and chances of getting a higher overall card. Basically making you realize it's a waste to upgrade. It's just like Madden solo challenges. It's a waste of time doing that, knowing you don't really get much from it. The complainer says, so it's basically is becoming mutt. I remember, oh, don't say that. But for all the talk about not being Madden Jr., I'm failing to see the difference between mutt and MPL. It's a pay to win system. Responder says, that's what MPO is. It's a copy concept of mutt. Then the complainer says, not a copy of a concept. It's a copy of the entire mode that more than anything else brought Madden down. The responder says, yeah, how else was they gonna profit? They knew this was gonna be their cash grab method because you got the addictors addicted to this mode, which is basically Madden Ultimate Team people coming on to this mode and doing the same exact thing that they done on Madden. Now, outside of that, there has been a bunch of issues, lingering issues, but a lot of people don't realize that this is like a not fully polished release game. It's released as a early access, so it's a continuation of trying to get all player feedback to improve and fix this game over time, and then continuously add things over time. Major issue as of now is especially with MPL and online matchmaking. So there's a lot of people that are able to get into matches quickly. There's some that takes them about 20 to 30 minutes before getting into the match when they're searching, and then you got people that are stuck on a continuous search and can never be matched up with anybody. And when they do search, sometimes the search ends up resetting as if they're going about to be put into a match, but they just get reset for a searching queue and continuously wait. So imagine spending money to rip open packs and then come to find out that you can't even get into a match to use your new improved team. Now, when it comes to online play, there's a ton of issues, especially people that are glitching and exploiting and cheesing the game, finding all the broken mechanics and abusing it. There's people that are taking advantage of the quit out feature where it doesn't affect them, they can't take a loss. So people figure out ways how to back out where the game doesn't register when they did say that they fixed that, but apparently people still are able to bypass it. There's the kickoff glitching where it's kind of like college football and Madden where people do the scum kick where they kick it short. The kick returner is unable to catch it on the fly. It bounces around and then they have to go backwards and pick it up. And usually they run out of bounds and they're down like at the 5 yard line, or they run um, in the back of the end zone, causing a safety. So there's that issue. And then on top of that, there's times where you're kicking off and you're stuck in the kickoff animation. It goes through, but the glitch that happens is where they don't kick it off. And because it ran through the animation and the kick doesn't happen, you are pretty much stuck there. And the only way to get out of it is by closing the game completely. Now, when that happens, there's no win or loss to either opponent. So you have people that just sit there thinking that if they sit it out and wait until the other person quits, that they're going to get a win when they actually don't. So, like I said, it's pretty much a wasted moment because a glitch happens in the game and you don't get no win or loss out of it. There's times where you can be kicking a 5 yard field goal and you end up missing, and then when it's turnover on downs, the other team gets the ball placed at like the 25-yard line for some odd reason when they should be having the ball at their own 5 yard line because you just missed a short field goal kick. So you have things like that happens, and then there's times where the game will continually run out during the kickoff after you score. So there's times where you score, you go kick an extra point, and either you miss or get it blocked, and then when you go to kickoff, the time is continuing to run. So there's just a ton of issues that this game has to offer at this point. For the most part, it's just coming from online play, and if they don't get this stuff fixed, especially the matchmaking when it comes to searching for opponent, by the time that this game drops on Xbox console, it's going to be a rough start for Maximum Football to get back all the people that was pretty much hyped for this game, and it's just going to be a downfall for this game. So far, the player count for this game on PC has tremendously dropped from when it first released because of all these issues that's happening, especially for the online play purpose. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments so far about what you guys think, especially if you guys have experience so far with all the issues and what your expectations for the future and all that stuff. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.